Peace and blessings to you, and welcome once again to another episode of the Divine Radiance Podcast. I am your host, Divine Radiance, and I'm so happy and so blessed that you chose to turn and tune in to this wonderful space that we call Divine Radiance Podcast. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning listener, welcome back. I'm so happy that you chose to come and experience whatever Source has in store for us today. So I hope that you have been doing well. I hope that things are going well. And if things are not going well, I trust that it will get better, right? Because there's always darkness before the light, right? Oftentimes, when life gets hard and harder, it means that you're getting closer and closer to the end. And the light is at the end, right? So, for anyone that has been going through something, for anyone that has been facing obstacles, I am here today to encourage you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And sometimes when the storm, it seems like it's overtaken us, it seems like it's so chaotic, it's so overwhelming, we want to give up. But today's message is to encourage you to keep going. Keep going. I need you to engage in positive self talk. I need you to be your biggest support system. I need you to be the one that reminds yourself that if you got through last year, if you got through years before, if you got through the last storm, you are going to get through this, whatever that is for you. Because all of us are going through something. We're all facing something. And I'm here to encourage you that it's gonna get better. It's already getting better, right? It's already getting better because things are shifting, things are turning. And so I need you to recognize that while you are going, okay, sometimes things look worse because we speak negatively over our current situation and our current circumstances, right? So when you are going through what you're going through, you have to feed yourself with positivity. You have to surround yourself with positive people. You can't be discouraged because if you don't think it's going to work out, why would it? If you don't believe that it's going to work out, why would it work out? Right? The law of attraction says whatever you think, you manifest, right? Whatever you believe, whatever you feel, it is the energy that you pull towards you. So if you are full of negativity, that's what you're going to pull around you. So sometimes we are the reasons why we stay longer in our storm. It is because of our unbelief. We don't believe that we can get through this. It looks so bad that we've given up hope. It looks so bad that we are speaking negatively over our current circumstances. It looks so bad that we don't think that we will ever make it to the end. But here I am today to encourage you to shift your perspective and shift your mindset and shift the way that you talk and speak to yourself. That self-talk, it is so important. Do you know that you are the only one with the most access to your mind? You speak to yourself more than anybody else speak to you. Oftentimes we're looking at people thinking that they're judging us and we're wondering, oh, I don't want them to look at me. People are criticizing me and things of that nature, but it's you. It is you. And then you project those feelings onto someone else. No one else thinks about you as much as you think about yourself. I'm sorry. I'm here to bust your bubble. Nobody thinks about you as much as you think about yourself. Why? Because everybody else is consumed with thoughts about themselves. Everybody else is worried about themselves. They're thinking about their current circumstances, how their financial situation, what the current events of the world, people are always thinking about other things outside of you. So when you are the one that has the most access to your mind and all you do is fill your mind up with negative things, then you become a negative person and you always see the negative outcome of everything. We talked about seeing the roses and the thorn. Seeing the roses and the thorn. It doesn't matter if 100 things happen to you that are negative. I need you to find one positive thing and plug into that and shift that and let that be your main focus. Because the storms that you're going through, whatever circumstances, whatever situations you're going through, you cannot get through it until you see your way out of it. You can't get through anything until you see your way out of it. Remember, your mind goes first because your thoughts control your feelings, and then your feelings control your behavior and your actions. So if your mind says, I'm gonna get through this, you start to feel like you will, and then you take actions to get through it. Right? We are co-creators. We create our own reality and what happens in our lives. So if you are stuck in a cycle, if you are stuck in a situation, I need you to ask yourself, am I choosing to be here because of my thought process? Or is it things just happening to me? Because things don't just happen. Contrary to popular thought, things don't just happen. We play a part. We play a role, right? Oftentimes I tell people, you have a part in what happened to you. Every single thing that happened to you, you played a role in it. Some way, somehow, some shape or form. Whether you ignored the red flags in the beginning, whether you were somewhere that you were meant to be, whether you got connected to somebody, whether you believed in someone's potential, but you played a role in what happens to you. But guess what? We serve Source, who is so amazing that once you really get into your spiritual life, you recognize that nothing happens to you, everything happens for you, right? Nothing happens to you, everything happens for you. Everything happens to teach you a lesson, right? Life is about learning lessons. Everything comes into your life to teach you a lesson, to help you progress, to help you to move on. But we become stagnant when we choose to pump the brakes when it's supposed to be a comma, it's supposed to be a pause. Some of us are stuck in situations and I have stopped when it was supposed to be a pause. So on this week, I want to encourage you to shift your mindset so you can shift yourself out of your current situation, right? It may seem bad, it may look bad, but guess what? It is always working out for your good, because every circumstance, every individual, everything in your life is a teacher. So ask yourself, what is this situation here trying to teach me? Why am I in this space right now? Why am I in this circumstance? What am I learning about myself? What am I learning about Source? What am I learning about the world in general? Let me stop seeing the negative side of things and choose to look at the positive side of things, right? Because there are roses in the thorns, and I want to encourage you to start looking for your roses in your thorn. That is the only way you're going to make it out of your situation, because if you keep fixating on the negatives, you're going to stay there. You ain't never going to get out, because if you don't see your way out, you will never get out. And I don't want you to look to others to pull you out of your situation. I don't want you to look to others to support you. I don't want you to look to others to encourage you. I need you to encourage yourself. I need you to be your biggest cheerleader. We live in a world where we focus so much on other people, seeking validation from people, seeking attention, seeking everything from outside of ourselves. And it's time to look within. Encourage yourself, push yourself, tell yourself, you know what? I've got this. I've made it through worse and I'm going to get through this, whatever it is. Maybe it's a mind shift that you need to get through. Maybe yours is a mind shift. Maybe yours is a financial situation. Maybe yours is a relational situation. Maybe yours is a career decision. Whatever that is, I need you to see your way out of it. That's the first step. When you see your way out of it, then you take the steps to get out of it. So, the message this week is to shift your mindset. Be your biggest support system. See your way out of circumstances so that you can get out of it. Not a long message, just an encouragement. Okay? See your way out of it so that you can get out of it. Because your thoughts, right, are important. If you always see the glass as half full, you don't think that you will ever get to make it full. Half empty, I'm sorry. If you see it as half full, then you have hope. But if you see it as half empty, you lose hope and you don't never think that you can get it to become full. So it's a shifting of mindset. Stop seeing everything from a negative perspective. The storm is not here to take you out. It is here to teach you something. Learn what you need to learn so you can break out of this cycle. That is the message. As always, don't forget to tune into this channel. Whenever the messages are released, I will release it. So please turn on your notification button so you can know when the messages are released. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Your comment might be the reflection that changes someone's perspective, that encourages someone from whatever they're going through. Okay? Please be a support system to yourself. Sometimes we just want to help everybody else. But in this season, I need you to help yourself so you can stop looking for others to help you. Okay? All right. As always, may you walk in radiant love, anchored, awakened, and free. Shalom.